Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're staying safe and clean out there. Now, what I want to talk about today, as said in the title, is my new favorite small Android phone, and this is the Galaxy S10e. I never had the pleasure of using this before, so when ordering it, I didn't know what to expect. But there's just so much about this phone that I love, that I know you as a consumer will love. And if you're like me and currently want to only use small phones so it fits in your hand perfectly without losing too many flagship features, this, on the Android side of things, is seriously the phone to get. So after using this for almost 2 weeks now, I know how I feel about this and I absolutely love it, except one thing that is making me go right back to my iPhone 11 Pro, which I know I keep saying that with like the past 2 phones that I've used, that I keep coming back to this. It's just so hard to part with this thing. So when I bought this, I really thought that that was it. I was not gonna go back to my iPhone. But with that being said, let me explain why and what it is that's keeping me away. So for those of you that care about specs, here they are. Yep, these are it. If you don't know what these numbers mean, trust me, they don't mean much, because overall this is still such a great phone. So first, let me get into the body and the design of this thing. So this phone has a 5.8-inch display with a resolution of 2280 by 1080 AMOLED. The body all around feels great, and it fits in my hand so comfortably that for once my thumb can actually reach the top corner pretty well. What I also like is that the edges don't spill over for the display, because this is just a flat screen. The display also has a cutout on the top right hand corner for the camera, which personally for me doesn't bother me so much. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very okay with it. It does have a little bit of a chin by today's standards, but trust me, it's seriously not a big deal. On the left side, you have the volume up and down buttons, as well as the remappable Bixby button, which I have mine to open YouTube. And on the right side here, you have a fingerprint sensor, which my goodness, how I forgot how good we have gotten with these. Now on the back, the phone is very slippery because it is glass, so as always, I have this lovely Mickey skin from skinit.com. This isn't an ad, trust me, I just really like their skins. Now here you also have 2 cameras, a regular 16 megapixel shooter and a 12 megapixel ultra wide. There is no telephoto, but really, I don't know, I don't care about it. And let me state this now, then regardless of this being a 1-year-old phone or whatever, it's still fantastic. So if you have any gripes with like any of the information about the camera, trust me when I say it's gonna be more than enough for a lot of the things that we regular people do. It's not a big deal. Oh, and also on the bottom, it does have indeed a headphone jack, which I know some people out there still absolutely love, right next to the USB-C port. I got past the headphone jack, so going back to it was not that big of a change for me because I'm already going wireless, but this is such a nice touch. Now, another thing I do want to mention is that it is slightly wider than the S20, which is one thing that I absolutely loved the second I held the phone, because it fit just right in my hands. So if Samsung's ever listening one day, I would recommend your phones being just as thick as this. This is great. Now in terms of everyday usage, this phone still easily crushes everyday tasks. Nothing feels slow. I also am running One UI 2.0, which is a very nice update from Samsung, but as usual, I am running Nova Launcher because I just like it so much. Now there's seriously so little that I can complain about this phone. If there's only one thing, which is the one thing that is keeping me from using this, would be the size of the battery. Now look, this has the 3100 milliamp hour cell, okay? So that is actually pretty big generally by the standard of using a 1080p display. The thing is, when it comes to the battery life though, you could hit easily 5 hours. You know, if you're looking for on-display time, you could hit 5 hours. The problem is when you hit that 5-hour mark, you're usually in the 15% or even 10% range of the phone. Now, in terms of it lasting that long, I think that's great. I think this phone is more than enough for a lot of people, but the fact that I still kind of worry when using the phone or feel like I have to keep an eye on the battery the way I actually don't on my iPhone 11 Pro, that's what I mean, is more of the idea that I don't have to worry so much about how much I'm using the phone the way I do with this phone, and that is actually what's preventing me from using the S10e. If in the future they can make a phone just like this, slightly thicker, 3500 milliamp hours, or hell, somehow fit 4000 in here, I am more than sure I'm gonna use it and not go back to my iPhone. Now, if you're debating on getting the S10e over, like, let's say the S20, S20 Plus, or even the Ultra, unless you really need a 120 Hz display, the in-display fingerprint sensor, or 5G, which to me, all of those are the main reasons why I would choose the S20 over this. If you don't need any of that, go here. Hell, if Samsung can even add all of those features into this phone just with a bigger battery next time around, or whenever they feel obliged to do so, trust me when I say I think that is gonna be small smartphone of the year. I think it's gonna be amazing, but because I don't know if they plan to do that or not, I still think this is such a fantastic buy that I would easily choose this over the S20 right now. So at the end of the day, the choice will be yours, but thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully I gave you guys a little more information on making a purchase here. But if you're interested in anything else or want to ask me any more questions, whether it be about the phone or any other product, leave it down in the comment section. If you are new, hi, my name is Civil. This is CivilSpider Studios. You can also call me Tony. If you like the video, give it a like and feel free to subscribe for more future videos. All right, guys, stay safe, stay clean. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.